What's up guys, welcome to another episode of But Does It Spin? And today, we'll be looking at another starter pack for Beyblade Quad Drive. Today, it's Vanish Fafnir. We did open the double pack with Ray Fafnir in it, but today we got the real deal. It is Vanish Fafnir F7. Interestingly enough, it does keep the original name, Vanish Fafnir from Takara Tomy. So we'll see how it goes. The Fafnir from Speedstorm, it did have a rubber component on its blade, so it will be interesting to see if this Fafnir also has rubber in it like it's supposed to, or if Hasbro has gone back to its old habit of taking out the rubber out. So let's check it out and let's see if it spins. So here we are with everything out of the box. Of course, we do get the launcher, the standard ripcord launcher. One thing that has come to my attention before is that I kept saying that this was exactly the same in every aspect. But there is one thing that Quad Drive one has, which is these holes here to put your armor tip. So every Quad Drive does come with an armor tip. And whether it's to put it when you take off the armor tip in battle and to keep it here so you don't lose track of it, or to take an extra armor tip for when you battle your friends for you to have more options, you can just put it on there and take it with you. Which, you know, it's kind of interesting, doesn't really get in the way of you actually launching or anything. But like, this isn't the launcher I would take with me when I go battle someone. So, you know, a little redundant. But if it's the only launcher you have, then, you know, you can put it to use. Let's put this back. And this armor tip in specific is the same one that came on the Destructor Ifritor. Let me check. The one that came in the double pack, you can see that it is the exact same one, just a different color. The actual driver itself, it is different. It is kind of like a, I forget all the names for these. Maybe it's an extend? I don't know. But it does have a flat surface, kind of like a whole flat at the bottom. I know it's not whole flat, but you know, it's probably a similar performance out of that. This is tapered, the Hasbro tapered, but like, because it's Hasbro one, it is mostly hollow here, so it is lighter than the Takara Tomy one, but still, this is the same one that came with I believe, the same one that came with the Wraith Fafnir. Yeah, so you know, if you did pick up the other double packs, then there isn't too much that is new here. Of course, the one thing that is quite new is the Vanish blade, which, as you see, it's very pretty. I do like it quite a bit. The colors are the usual Fafnir colors with the 3 dragons. Very cool. I do like this quite a bit, but the chip in itself, a little to be desired, really. They didn't color in the dragon, so, you know, with the flames going on, you can't really tell what you're looking at. You just see the 2 orbs, the fire. In comparison, Wraith Fafnir was colored, and it does look fantastic, you know. I'd much rather they had colored the dragon instead of this flame, which, you know, it looks okay without it, to be honest. So yeah, a little to be desired, but you know, it is okay. It is what it is. It is a left spinning bay, as all Fafnirs are. And there you go. The Beyblade assembled. So, one thing I forgot to mention is that this is hard plastic. The Fafnir on Hypersphere was also completely plastic, and then the Fafnir on Speedstorm, they brought the rubber back, so that made us hopeful, but this is all plastic. Even though the Takara Tomy one is completely rubberized. So, it's a little sad, but I guess it makes sense in the Hasbro's point of view. They have been doing that for a while now, so, it's nothing we didn't expect, I guess. So let's see how he spins. So here we are again in our quad drive arena, and let's do a test spin with the standard launcher that came with it. Let it rip. It does spin quite well, all quad drive Beyblades are pretty heavy. They do spin quite well. You can see that it is more like a stamina type. I guess Tapper does put the weight more on the outside, and yeah, that's interesting to see. Let's test battle now. One thing we could see is whether the spin steel is working despite it being plastic, right? Let's try that. So we'll be fighting against the right spinning bay. We can do, why not, the stone nemesis. Let it rip. And yeah, the spin steel does still work despite it being plastic. I guess it is because it is very rounded and it has this little kind of like hooks on it. So maybe it grabs onto it when the right spinning bay hits it right then. So maybe because that you saw that I did spin quite slowly and still it did win. Let's try with a different right spinning bay. We'll try Roctavore, why not? Let it rip. They're both really round. I don't know, Fafnir is losing a lot of control. And Fafnir lost. Let's try hand spinning it and see if that works. We'll go with Roctavore again. Let it rip. It worked for a bit, but not too much. Yeah, I'm terrible at hand spinning. Yeah, so maybe because there's no rubber, hand spinning doesn't work too well, but it still does evidently steal some spins. Let's try against Lindworm. Let's go. Yeah, so if you do slow spin, then against right spinning bays, most likely it will win. But I'm not sure how well it will work if you spin it hard. Let's try one hard spin against Salvage Valtryek. Let it rip. And it still won. Still won. We could try against another left spinning bay. Do against Roar Bokesh. It was Balkash won by a little bit. And now let's try against Wraith Fafnir. Vanish Fafnir against Wraith Fafnir. See who does it better. Some really hard hits. Some really hard hits. And Wraith bursts. I feel like that happens quite often. But yeah, that's what I had to show. Thank you guys for watching. You can take the conclusions that you want. I do like this Beyblade quite a bit. It does spin steel despite it not having too much rubber. And even against left spinning bays, it is decent. Better than Wraith at least. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. We're bringing more Beyblades for this channel and other spinning toys. So stay tuned, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.